the way, I can't believe I drew that. By the way, my other cards were this.
Hunchback,
Dexter.
and Dexter.
You kidding? I would have picked Dexter. Dexter's Lab.
Dexter's pretty good too. I mean, he's
Dexter's
got a lot of
Lab.
machines.
No
depth
depth perception. Venomous bite.
Can I?
The helmet? Yeah.
Take his helmet off. That's not gonna help. Also, that would be a lot of venom you'd have to push into that thing to cause an issue.
Yeah, that's why I didn't choose it.
All right, can I just mention something in general about this game?
Yeah.
What?
I love how much the random attribute card messes things up.
I
I would like to mention either Jero will win here, or we will have a 4-way tie for about to win.
Oh god.
And watch me. If that happens, watch me win 2 in a row. I'm probably not going to, judging by the cards in my hand.
You could win 2 in a row, in which case, if you did that, if you would have to beat Silver and then Rhino, meaning that it would be between you and me for winner.
Oh hell! It would be between the Poutine meme queen team.
Meme team?
The Poutine meme team.
So this happened during the hardcore session. Max, if you had recalled in chat, at one point it just popped up Poutine meme team, and that's because Max asked, "What's our team name if we have one?" And I'm like, "This is our team name."
Okay, so
We're
why do you
Canadian,
still
why not?
have a leech opponent? You get rid of that after it's gone. I mean, after that.
No. This card one.
I just got the other one.
He discards taking an attribute. He keeps the attribute he took from his first opponent.
So,
Oh no,
so
he
got
has to
me
keep
life.
Leech's health on physical contact.
Huh.
Oh my god. If it wasn't for that, we'd be done.
I know.
But
I know.
we are.
If it wasn't for that, we could all go home. I want to go home.
I have
wait, I am home.
to do tonight.
All
I don't
right.
actually.
This is either
I
going
have
to go amazing for me or horribly for me.
Let's do this.
I have the UN,
Oh.
United Nations. Oh boy,
the world at my disposal,
I'm killing Trump first.
armed with a mirror shield.
Oh,
That's a
Already-
big ass mirror
already-
shield.
Everyone is armed with a mirror shield.
hang on a second.
No.
Hang on a second.
Next attribute before we go debate.
Oh! wait, does that mean it actually shrank?
What?
No,
No.
it means everyone in the UN is 100 stories
So
tall.
yes, because the United Nations, that means all the people that are united in this. Also, because Mirror Shield, they could technically use vehicles, and yeah, you have a Spartan laser, but they can just reflect it then.
I would like to point out the mirror shield. Assuming we're going by the Zelda one, it can only reflect light, fire, and ice.
The Spartan laser is a laser.
It could reflect lasers. It would not be able to reflect anything else that
That
Master
means
Chief typically has.
means they'd be safe to use anti-armor, but I don't think it matters at this point because.
But here's the thing: how would they kill Master Chief? They can't. touch
Stomping on him. You
They can't
touch
touch
but-
Touch him.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I touch you, and you're crushed. You're leeching my
Here's
life,
where
but
I
your entire
bend.
body is crushed.
Here's why I say this. He literally fell from orbit to a fucking Earth, and he still survived. You really think
Guys?
crushing him was gonna kill him?
Guys,
Yes, because that's much
Let-
more
let me-
pressure.
I'd like to point something out.
Right?
As we assumed this with some other things, I'd imagine their weaponry would scale up too. Just take a giant, 100-story tall scaled pistol and fire it at them. You now have
won't any of them actually be carrying pistols though? In the UN they don't carry weapons.
except
Guys,
the United
here's
Nations
a
doesn't have.
Guys, here's a question. What if some of the UN are part of the army of internet trolls? How does that work out?
I have a
Hang
question.
on.
They're neutral.
Is Gandhi part of the United Nations?
I think
I
that
think it was
was
more
after his
after he was dead.
I was joking about that.
Alright, I have a question though.
Hmm?
Doesn't the UN have access to nukes?
Yeah, they do.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
Would the nukes be scaled up?
No.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
I can
I'd
give the
say
command
the
to have
remote
those
thing-
inspired, though. Here's the other thing. I don't have to touch you physically with myself.
This
I just have to
also-
sit on you with a giant mirror shield.
And remember my comment before. I class touching you as if it's a weapon, like if a Jedi was wielding a lightsaber, that wouldn't be touching you. But because the Liger itself was the weapon, that's why I counted it that way.
Thank you, Hunter.
So he
Story
could
Tall.
literally just squish you with a scaled mirror shield.
I mean, considering the stuff that Chief has faced in the past, do you really
okay,
think
so-
a bunch of guys in suits will really actually be, even as tall as they are, do we want to kill them that easily?
Can I get sciencey on you for a second?
Oh, I'm all up for that.
So,
Do it.
falling from orbit. How fast do you go when you fall from orbit?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I forget
Terminal
what terminal
velocity.
velocity is.
Terminal
When you are falling from a certain height into gravity, you will reach terminal velocity, meaning you cannot go faster than this set speed of gravity. You are assuming that planet had the gravity of Earth, which was a completely different story.
No, the
You are
planet
still
Earth
falling.
first.
You are still falling at terminal velocity, which only is so much force. We're talking about 100-story tall man stomping on you with a mirror shield. Think about that. That's going to be more than terminal velocity impact.
This is also where I rebuttal with this. I have been killed by a mongoose being flipped over and landing on my head in single-player games when I'm as Master Chief, and therefore a light-ass ATV has crushed Chief.
Okay,
Ladies and
okay,
gentlemen,
we can't go with the video game physics.
Well,
Well,
I mean, he's from a video game, and
ladies
him
and gentlemen,
landing from orbit is in a video
Okay,
game.
okay.
As you want to say?
Guys, I didn't want to stoop this low, but I'm bringing in game theory logic.
Oh,
I watched a video from Game Theory a while ago
About the massive projectiles?
no,
about
how-
Master Chief's armor.
Oh.
Because of its weight, if his helmet were to slide forward, it would break his spine.
Well,
I think being sat on by a mirror shield would jostle his helmet.
okay, I'm going to counter you with Halo book logic.
Thank you, Rhino!
All Spartans, including the Master Chief, have reinforced skeletons, muscles, and pretty much everything else inside their body to where normal calculations based on actual people do not actually factor into them at all because they've been drugged up and experimented on that much.
But just because they are reinforced does not mean they are immune to said effects.
No,
say from
definitely
100
not
things,
immune.
An entire world nation stomping 100 stories tall, stomping on your head.
But yeah, I'm just
And,
saying
like,
that the game theory calculation
Here's the thing.
that
Why do you think I don't have weaponry that can destroy the shield before it can crush me?
Well,
Do you have that though? Do you have that?
well, you have
Because bear in mind,
what
we're only
does
using
Master Chief only have on?
we are only using what Master Chief is known to always carry around.
And
Which can
if
only
I
say
carry
the,
two
the
weapons.
start.
Pick your weapon.
Technically-
Two weapons.
Not
One of
not
which is his pistol.
No,
actually,
let
I'd
him
say
pick
no.
other
This
stuff.
is.
I'm fair.
I want to say this right now. I'd actually say that although the pistol is notorious for people who played it to be the strongest thing, the iconic weapons Chief has been pictured with the most
assault
have
rifle.
been the assault rifle and the Spartan laser.
That's pretty standard loadout.
So he would get the assault rifle and the Spartan laser. We've already
Well-
determined the Spartan laser would be useless.
Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna bring in the energy shield.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright.
no, it's not the energy shield. The energy sword.
Oh,
Oh,
That is-
Yeah, but that
okay.
is not a weapon he is naturally proficient with. That was something he was only able to pick up.
He is.
That was something
That is
he was
one of
only
his
able to
iconic-
pick up after the Covenant. He is
No,
not
it
masterful
is-
with it.
No,
It is still one of his iconic weapons.
No, he is master with it because he was able to defeat an elite in hand-to-hand combat with the sword. He has been known to he has mastered use of it.
Yes.
I will put out a small point of interjection here, in that in their training, weapon variety was part of it.
Yeah.
Including swords.
All right then.
So-
well, let's get straight to the nitty gritty then. Your energy shield. That's your main line of defense against surviving me. That and you're being able to drain my health.
Alright, along with the standard Mjolnir armor, and also me being buffed up by all the experiments.
Well, that's what he meant
My
by
friend
energy
would-
shield.
I would like to point something out. By energy shield, you mean the bubble shield, right?
No,
No,
we
we're
mean the
talking about the
natural
actual-
ability to absorb bullets that his armor comes with.
You
Okay,
know
I
how
wasn't
you
sure.
get
I wasn't sure.
you get shot enough that goes beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
beep,
I
and then-
know.
Actually, Max brought up a good point. All of the equipment he can use.
Okay,
Maybe get
again,
one.
we were
You
going.
mean the equipment he picks up randomly from the map?
Because he never carries any of it.
Yeah, especially because later on that becomes armor abilities and the.
And they ditched the bubble shield very fast, and that's a temporary thing too.
Very.
I think we've debated this for long enough that we could probably go to voting now.
Yeah.
Because at this point we're
I
starting to go in.
I do want to say the one thing I had planned on saying about
What
the
is it?
energy shield, about how it can only take so many hits from minor bullet impacts, and then it's broken, in compared to, again, a giant dealing massive tons of damage at one instant.
And again, I bring into the fact that even though I know what you said about the terminal velocity thing and everything, but even then with the whole thing, he doesn't take a scratch.
Okay, we're going to move on to voting now because at this point
We
you're
both
just
said our
restating
arguments.
previous
Yeah.
arguments.
We said our
Yeah,
final
you said your
arguments.
arguments. At this point, you're just restating previous.
Who's going first?
Well,
I don't think I've ever chosen anyone, have I?
Yeah, because when you and I fought, I just surrendered. So
Yeah, not Max. Tori has chosen people before, so you mind if I choose first?
go ahead.
If that's the case, I want to go with Peter.
So, I'm gonna say this right now, Gerald, as a massive Halo fan who has literally every game except Halo 5 because I'm not getting an Xbox One. It pains me that they don't have it on Windows despite their thing. I would upgrade to Windows 10 for it. Besides that, I have played every game, and Chief is very fucking weak to getting crushed.
Okay,
Like I stated-
Hold. Hold.
Jero,
Jero?
stop.
This is my opinion, and his existence is entirely in-game, aside from some of the lore, which still revolves around the game. He has survived an impact from orbit in the game. He has been crushed by an ATV in the game. As well,
If you
all of them, every member of the United Nations has a chance to smash you with this shield simultaneously. I don't think you can break enough of them. And a force that great very much will outweigh even the heavy armor coming from orbit. It will have way much more force. As a result, and it pains me to say this, sorry Chief, you aren't winning this one. So my vote goes to Silver.
Go fuck yourself, I know.
I'm
All
sorry
right.
to say, I wish Chief won the fight too.
He wants this
Also,
over with.
as a massive Halo fan, I am very well aware of the Chief's capabilities and where his weaknesses lie. Judging from the fact that in most cases where it says like they fall from orbit or some shit like that, they've usually done something to the effect of boosting their shields to where it doesn't just, well, kill them when they land. That's how they're able to do it. But it also disables it right after, so it's a limited use thing. So I'm going to defer to most of Peter's argument in that the sheer force behind the stuff that's going to be crashing down the Master Chief, even with this army of very squishy internet trolls, it is going to bust through his shield, considering things like a hunter and elite smacking you in the face will also make it go down, and then you're a guy in armor. So, despite all his advantages, he cannot stand up to that 100 stories tall card, and thus my vote will be going to the UN.
I'm very sorry, Darrow.
Max, what would you have picked?
I would have picked the UN. They said why already.
I'm sorry, Jero,
think
that black card.
That black
It is,
card
and the thing is, like, I go by the logic when it comes to video games. I go by the logic that like, whatever can happen in the game to you can happen to the character. While it is true that while you're playing him, how he acts is definitely not necessarily correct, because, you know, I've definitely played a Master Chief who will throw a sticky grenade up in the air and land it on his face.
We've all
Master
done
Chief
that.
wouldn't do that. But Master Chief
Not my
would...
fault. Somebody put a wall on that.
But Master Chief would be killed.
You don't get the
And
right to say that line. So shut the fuck up.
And also,
You jelly.
And also my main point comes to the fact that the ATV's killing him is, again, because it still pushes I'm pretty sure still pushes the helmet forward enough to break his spine. It does require more force, but an ATV pushing a couple 100 pounds of metal will break a spine. But that said, besides that, they already said everything else.
By the way,
That's all
these are
I'm
my
jelly.
cards.
Oh, by the way, I'm not jelly. I'm pissed.
I am sorry.
Jero, I lost a real hard fought battle with a couple of my combos
He is
too.
Amish.
So
Is Amish. He's a tween. Cyclops is a tween.
I don't do the size. That's not fair.
What?
you help me what?
I don't do the size difference. That's bullshit to me.
Yeah, and,
Yeah.
Sorry.
and I lost because Google is
Pacifist.
spread out across the. And I lost because I didn't. Well, I lost because of a dumb card that was given to me randomly.
To be fair, Jiro, you won because of RNG lets you steal his only ability to fight back.
And then Silverwood, because RNG said fuck you.
Now this is where the worst part comes.
RNG said fuck you, and now you're like, what can I do?
RNG has said fuck you.
Well, you haven't seen your random card yet.
True. The random card
What
won
I
for
have
me,
to-
so let's hope for you.
I'm going to say this right now. It has given me 3 negative attributes.
Oh,
Positive.
least worst.
Can I say karma?
And I'm fuck you.
Jero,
No, I'm
knock it
kidding.
off.
I'm kidding.
Okay.
No salty
What
fun.
is
bet
the
Chief can-
least oh god.
Choose wisely. It could be a benefit in the right hands.
Choose your next card
None
carefully.
of these are a benefit.
Choose your holy grail.
Choose your destiny.
Test your might.
At least I will karma.
Super fighting.
Also, I'm going to be pulling in some more obscure stuff, but not in the way you'd expect.
Okay.
Alright,
All right,
let's see what you
do
got,
it.
buddy. I'm eager to see what you have.
So I'm Princess Peach,
Oh, I know what he's picking.
bouncing on a circus ball.
Okay.
Oh, and she's made of stone. Okay, that's not
Huh.
that bad.
Okay.
Is she still able to move normally?
I'd imagine so because we classed that for made of sand as
And
being.
made
Yeah,
of mirrors.
it's fair to let her
Yeah.
Peach move like normal.
Yeah.
All right, so I think even I know what you're going for here.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I'm curious already. What do you think I'm going for?
Princess
The
Peace
thing from Death-
Adventures.
I was gonna say the thing from Death Battle.
Literally everything from Death Battle.
Yeah, that.
Peter will know what I'm referring to if this is what he's doing.
The crying.
I don't remember, but yes, I'm well aware of the vibe thing, which is what they brought in. However, I have a secondary
Not
thing.
that. If it's what I'm
Well,
thinking,
the
I am
vibe
going to say
thing is
called it.
vibes are her. The vibe thing is her emotion.
No, I say if it's the thing I'm thinking of, I'm going to say called it.
I'm going to bet it's from RPG.
No, it's not. It's not from RPG. It's not from any of the games.
I was about to say, if you use her ability and say she's in another castle.
I'm afraid I'm calling on DeviantArt for this one.
Oh
What?
god, no.
What are you pulling?
Her ability. It's her
Inflation.
ability. What?
The
Oh,
internet
no,
likes
no,
to hyperinflate them.
No.
What?
No.
I don't know if we can allow that.
Just because she has a big ass does not mean you get to use that.
No, I'm talking like pictures of her encompassing the Earth tier. It's
No.
like what?
No.
You know that's not allowed.
Yeah.
It was the only stretch I had.
I get that, but I
You're
think,
relying on a fan thing.
yeah, I think deviant fan art is.
I mean, what I was thinking of was her kicking the soccer ball.
That too, but still.
Implying that would
So
get through a
basically-
giant mirror shield.
Basically, my arguments are what she has in Death Battle, and something which you've all vetoed out because it's the worst thing ever, and I hated having to gamble that maybe you'd let me pull it off.
No.
That was a one fanon thing we would never allow.
I figured it was, and I wasn't, but this is why I said I was going to lose. In other words, I think Silver won the game.
Oh, do we want to debate this?
I have nothing to debate. You guys
We got it. Let's vote. Let's vote.
Like, you know what she can do from Death Battle. Do you think that will kill the entirety of the UN that is 100 stories tall with a mirror shield? All of them with mirror shields, actually.
guys.
Rhino, your vote?
Silver.
Jero,
Josh?
your vote?
Nobody know what I'm
Yosh.
voting.
Yosh, your vote?
I'm just gonna vote you because he already won, and I want you to feel better.
No pity votes.
Jero?
When you said you know what I'm gonna pick, I was actually gonna pick you instead of Tori.
Why?
Oh, really?
Are you
Cause
too
fuck,
seriously
wait.
doing this?
Wait, no, whoa, no. Like, I want to keep this fair. If Jared's picking Peter, I'm picking Silver.
Because
Like, let's face it,
Max,
Silver
who do you
Silver
think
would
will
win.
genuinely? Yeah, you think?
I
Gerald,
thi-
why
I
do you
legit-
think
I
I
gen-
would
I'm
win?
ge-
Because I'm curious to hear your arguments.
me?
Yeah, why did you think I would win?
He just picked you because he's salty.
Jero?
Well, honestly, it wasn't related to that, but two, it's like 25% that, but also 75%. That whole soccer ball thing is not something that the shield can reflect.
No, but it's a
That is true.
giant
It's
shield.
Again,
It require
a case
much
of-
more force to break.
It's a case of size, Jero. It's what killed you.
Yeah.
So,
Let's give it a
by the
Silver.
way, to give you an idea, I also had this black card and this black card.
What the fuck? What?
Meanwhile, I had
Wow.
Assassin and Blob.
I would
You
have picked the
could've been-
I could
assassin.
have maybe worked
You
it with
could've been-
Blob.
Yeah, with Blob.
Could've been
don't
Etsy.
think so.
Now-
Like, literally, that...
While Silver has won, could we do a free-for-all between me, Rhino, and Jero to see second?
It's 11:50
Sure.
at night.
Can we please?
Okay,
It
but
would
how
be-
about
it would be-
how about we just pull them out and take it at face value?
Yeah, we'll take it at face value, no debating.
Take it at
this.
face
I'm
take it
really
at face
tired.
value, but we do have the right to explain things if people are unfamiliar.
Okay, how
with
about
it.
this?
That's fine.
We do it with just character cards, and we all drop.
No,
No standard battle royale rules.
standard battle. So white, black, and then grab another black.
Fine.
Oh my
Let it be
God.
known, this was not my best hand by a long shot.
Let it be known, I am eternally upset that you got that 100-foot card because one, I lost the one opportunity, and two, I'm sad Master Chief lost because I like Master Chief.
Yeah.
I'm a Halo fanboy.
Alright, I'm ready.
I have dibs on going last, just because I want to see what you guys do.
By the way, so what was that about? Let's incorporate location and event.
I mean, we'll do that next time, right?
We'll do that at some point when we slate together when we're going to record the next
So,
Super
Joe, what are you
Fight
doing?
movie.
What are you doing?
Yeah,
Joe?
I think I accidentally drew from. Oh wait, no.
This wasn't actually that much longer than a
accidentally
normal
drew from the
recording
discard
session.
pile. That's why.
I know this doesn't matter, but Pittsburgh colors here. If you're a Pittsburgh fan, like, comment, and subscribe.
I mean, like I said, this really isn't that much longer than a normal recording session.
I know, but
Oh god damn it! I still have the. God damn it! I still have the card.
Jero, come on.
Well, I'm sorry. You don't want to make me draw again because we weren't done yet. So this is all entirely on you.
You did actually pick a black card, right?
What are you doing?
Who took the card?
What?
You put it back.
No, I just drew and it just flew back.
Well, draw it again.
Right.
Okay.
So that's one random black card, one you actually picked?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shoddy last.
I'll start us off.
All right.
I am a moose!
Already
my
giving you
people.
points.
Yeah, I'm a moose. In a robotic exoskeleton.
Okay, so
That's
the actually
actually-
fan.
I'm going to say this right now. That is
Lucitronic
genuinely
5.
terrified me.
Robo
Like-
Moose.
That has genuinely terrified me because I know how bad they can get firsthand.
Bigger and shinier than before.
He's
And
bigger and stronger and shinier.
And can clone self. But each clone is half as far as previous. But because they're herd animals,
Oh,
I have an army of Robo Moose.
that are
Okay.
dumb fucks.
Death Knight
Ooh.
onto the flamethrower. And let's see what his random one is. God damn it!
Well, he can't go adventuring anymore.
All right. And as
Well,
for
he's-
me,
Married.
Avatar.
Oh, wait,
wait,
which
guys!
which
Stop.
one? Which one?
Aang. Sure, we'll go with that.
Okay.
Alright.
Smart move.
Literally the one I know the most about, but that's not saying much. Armed with holy hand grenades and can read minds.
Can you
Yeah,
read
but
the minds
good.
of my retarded moose?
I can. They're not very full, but I can read them.
So
Now,
I'm
I'm just going to straight up say we do not debate. We can answer questions about the characters. I'm probably the one asking the questions about mine, but we can answer questions. But aside from that, I'd say
Just leave it to
Just
the other
have-
two to vote.
Yeah.
So I feel like, oh Christ. Okay,
Where are your cards, Peter?
we're not participating in this.
You and I aren't?
No.
No, this was a tie for
these-
second race.
Oh, okay then. I drew 3 cards for no reason then.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you already won. Why are you competing?
So I'm saying this right now, Jero. I don't think you're winning this out of the 3. Now you're very strong, but I think you're out of the running for me, and it's down to the Avatar and Moose.
Why am I out of the running for you?
Hmm. Shush.
You didn't answer me.
Hmm.
Why am I out of the running for you?
Because I know how terrifying moose are, and you have to contend with the Avatar.
I can firebend your flamethrower.
I'm
yeah,
still a Death
and
Knight.
You're a Death Knight, but again, we're rolling by the they can be killed rules, not invulnerable, like not unkillable rules. Remember?
No, not that, but I mean like these abilities and shit.
I get that. Still same. Also, holy hand grenade. That's holy damage, and I'm picturing the 3 of you in a free for all brawl, where it's evenly split damage. Okay. And holy hand grenade is holy damage.
It is holy.
And I'm sorry, but I think the moose would win. From a numbers factor, the fact that they're terrifying enough to destroy cars without an exoskeleton, and then they do. And they can infinitely clone, and they'll probably be just as smart.
I just have a quick question. Holy hand grenades, they still like explode.
Oh,
right?
they
are
very
grenades.
much explode. They're
just making
big
sure
grenades.
that I didn't screw up by choosing things that
No,
just
no, no,
create
no, no.
most of-
Yeah,
The
do you
holy hand
remember
grenade is-
worms?
I wasn't sure if
It
it was
is
that
from
kind of
worms.
holy hand grenade.
And technically, I'm also counting it from Monty Python, which is its actual origin. Thank you very much, you uncultured swine.
Look, I knew
but it
that.
still
But he
exploded
knows worms better.
But it still explodes there as a normal hand grenade and is used to kill a killer rabbit, which killed a lot of things, but it was still one thing.
That's
and
what
I
makes
still
an
think the
ordinary
moose
rabbit.
would win. if I had not seen firsthand a moose destroy a car before, I would have given it to Avatar. But I've seen what those fuckers can do, and putting one in an exo suit legitimately is going to... The image of that is going to give me nightmares tonight.
Moose.
Alright, so...
Silver, who do you think?
Avatar, hands down. Here's my reasoning. Avatar could just literally open the fucking earth and drop these mooses into a crater and close it on them.
Alright,
Literally
don't
open
know,
the
man.
earth under them.
Alright, as the
Those are
person
pretty
who wasn't
fucking
voted
resistant.
for, I'm going to leave it to Jiro.
Plus, explosions.
I'm thinking about it because I'm out of the running. Hold on. Thinking about it.
Okay.
Drum roll. I can't believe my random ass bad hand characters have ended up with actual chances in this game.
Dude, it's the moose! The moose! If it was anything
fact,
else,
holy
it was
hand grenade,
Avatar, but it's the moose!
Holy hand grenades was actually the only good black card I had, because my others were wearing one of those coats they put on pets to keep them from licking themselves at half HP. And my options for characters were Hannibal, and I could have done like Hannibal Lecter, but he's just a guy he kills and such, but he's still just a guy. And the devil, and I instantly thought, no, using holy hand grenades is the devil, probably a bad idea.
You
At least you got better than fucking myself!
Dude, look at this. My other characters
Me.
were Child Beauty Pageant Queen and Nudist.
And Jero had meatloaf, okay.
Wearing cement shoes.
I also had Can't Stop Sobbing!
So, really you.
Fuck off! You always won, you have to really
Two
win me
extra
enough more.
arms.
Alright,
And
so
keep
go ahead,
divers on
Jerwin.
some mentions. Who do you think?
See, considering the Avatar thing, I'm just thinking. Even though I'm not sure even though he hasn't demonstrated, I know he has the ability to. Couldn't he technically earthbend, metal bend the exoskeleton and pretty much kill the monsters themselves?
It depends on what it's made of, I suppose.
It's a robotic exoskeleton. I'm pretty sure in that case it would have to be metal.
No, it is
There would
metal,
have
but
to be
I
some
thought they
metal.
had problems with like certain pure metals.
They
Uh.
do. In fact, Toph is really the only true metal bender. Like, metal bending only became a thing after Aang was gone, I believe.
So I
Fair
guess
enough.
Aang never really did metal bend.
Yeah, he was
Yeah,
he was a good earthbender. That came with a title. The real Toph was the only true earthbender that could do metal.
Yeah, that's why I said that I wasn't sure if he had done it before or not. But
I don't think he'd be able to do that exactly. Then.
yeah, fair enough.
He can still open the earth under them
That's what I'm thinking. And
and fire.
Then the-
Moose do hate fire, especially dumb ones.
But do robo-reefs?
Well, they still have the intelligence. It's just wearing a robot exoskeleton.
Well,
It's not
I mean,
actually
they get
That's fair.
dumber, so the dumber clones might not be smart enough to be afraid of it.
We're too stupid to be afraid.
Just,
You can also melt the exo.
I just imagine it was just the moose and like just drooling at the just fire all around them, just like.
well,
Now that's a terrifying image.
No. The terrifying part is the fact that I have a feeling the moose's instinct to maim all human life on Earth is a primal instinct, so they can't even forget that.
I am just thinking of like a moose that literally looks like the horse from Family Guy, just like with his little tongue out and eyes just like dead almost and lopsided, and it's just walking in a robotic exoskeleton through fire, just with this lopsided expression.
That is most funny and terrifying.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Now add some
vote, Joe?
ominous music.
And to that, I think just oh god damn it!
Don't just do it based on what you found fun.
No, I know. But think into everything and what I remember Aang can do versus Devil Moose from Hell.
Shush. Continue.
Personally, I think Aang can do more, so I gotta give it to Aang.
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm still happy with my mental scarring.
Seriously? I genuinely gave that to the Moose. Like, I know there's that, but it's an infinite clone army of, like, one of the most dangerous things. I know Australia's got more variety, but I'd still say Canada's got the more dangerous wildlife with those things wandering around.
This just in.
So-
Moose wearing robo-skeletons are now considered poisonous.
So so from first to last, it went Silver, me, Rhino, Jero, Peter.
Yep.
Oh, wait, why am I fourth?
Because you got kicked out first.
Oh.
Quote,
Yeah,
because of that tiebreaker, yes.
yeah. I will say though, Jero, Rhino, and I did all make it to the tiebreaker at the end after Silver.
Yeah, that was a close game
I
overall.
That
am
was
the
a hell
odd
of a
one out, and I don't care. Because I got to pull some obscure stuff, I got to laugh, I got to debate, I got to witness one of my favorite video game characters die.
I'm pretty
So,
sure
yeah.
both of your victories came from defeating me too.
Yes, they were.
Now, so to end this off, I had a great time, mostly because I just made the room fall over because of Michael Jackson Canada.
Yeah.
I don't know.
ridiculous.
I also broke the room with riding a supermodel, but
Yeah, you did.
So I have been Max.
I'm Rhino.
I might have been a little salty in the end, but I still did enjoy this game. I'm Jero.
I'm insanely lucky. And I'm Quicksilver.
I could,
And
because I could
And
say
I-
something that alone that would win, but I won't.
It's the outro, shut up.
and I'm Peter. And in the end, I'm never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Don't
This game's gonna run around and desert you.
Your name is getting scribbled on for that.
and always remember, it's me. And now, everybody, there's only one thing left to do. Fuck it all.
Ah! I don't want to go to space.